My husband accused me of embarrassing him after I passed out from pure exhaustion while caring for our baby alone. So, I made sure he knows what real embarrassment feels like. I had a beautiful baby girl with my husband. She's my pride and joy. I love her more than I love myself, but taking care of her has taken its toll on me. My husband promised the work would be 50-50 when we agreed we wanted children, but I don't feel that's being reflected by his actions this past month. It's gotten to the point where I can't even ask him to wash her up without him saying something like, "My paternity leave is short. I want to make the most of it by relaxing. I'll help you out later." And I get it. His paternity leave is only 6 weeks while mine is 16 weeks, but my nether regions hurt like a beach for a better part of 2 weeks after the birth, and all he could do for me was occasionally burp her. My baby girl has gotten to a phase where she doesn't want to sleep. She'll sleep for an hour, but then she's up and back to crying, and I have to get up and try to soothe her. It's been happening for a week now, and I've gotten so little sleep that I'm nodding off while eating or doing the laundry and stuff. Saturday was the month anniversary of my daughter's birth, so I decided to gather both sides of the family to meet her. So, we had this gathering at my mother's house, and all was well. Everyone was cooing over our baby, but I had gotten about 3 hours of sleep in total the past week and was starting to feel the effects of it. I felt lightheaded and clammy but didn't want to make a scene, so I tried to go to a bedroom to lie down. I didn't take 10 steps before my vision wholly blacked out. I wasn't down for long but had fallen over, drawing some attention. I explained to everyone concerned that I was fine and just not getting enough sleep, and I could see my husband visibly frown at that. They gave me some dessert my aunt made to get my sugar up, and the party continued. What bothered me was my husband's reaction. When we got home, he said that I made him look bad and that he wasn't taking care of me. I was confused about how me passing out made him look bad, but he refused to explain himself and had a pity party for himself in the kitchen. I was still feeling bad, so I decided to leave him alone and just to sleep, but he seemed to have taken that as a sign that I didn't care about his feelings. Update: yesterday, before I could Uber to my mom's house, my sister offered to help me, so I stayed with her instead. She's taking PTA to help me with my girl, for which I'm very grateful. She also gave me sleep medicine that knocked me out for hours. I woke up a few hours ago to tons of messages from my husband, and I mean tons. Here are some of the things he said. "You can just up and fucking leave with my baby. Come back now. Please let's talk about it. You're so fucking immature. What is wrong with you? We have one argument, and you fucking pretend like I've been beating you. Why the hell did you leave? We can work this out like adults, yet you are choosing to be difficult like a little bitch. Please just come back. We will talk and sort this out, and we can return to being happy, so come back. I miss my baby girl. You can't just take her away." And his last text was, "What if I call the police for kidnapping? Would that teach you what you're doing is wrong?" I already sent the screenshots to his mom, though. Update: for all of you who wanted to know his mother's reaction, she yelled at him, and he made that my problem. The things he's messaged me are vile. And even though mother-in-law was mad at him and knows what he's been saying to me, she still insisted that I visit him face to face so we can work things out. I don't blame her. He's her son, of course. She'd still want to help him, but still, with all the ways he's been threatening me and cussing me out, I didn't want to see him, but I decided to go. I went with my sister for safety. We got there, and he played with our baby. He offered to feed her. She wasn't hungry, just acting utterly different from the man texting me about how much of a heartless bitch I am. I didn't feel comfortable having him near me or the baby with how violent his texts were, but she's still his baby. I don't think the courts would favor him after I show his texts, but I thought I should be safe and allow him some form of contact before going to court. This was a mistake. At the end of the visit, I decided to pack my stuff since that was one of the only reasons I agreed to come, but I didn't feel comfortable not being there while he had my baby. My sister was there, and I trusted her, but I'd rather watch her with my eyes. So, my sister went upstairs to pack for me. As soon as she was gone, he started talking about it. "See, I'm good now. I can take care of her, and other stuff," but that wasn't the problem. Even if he became super dad, I wouldn't be able to see him the same, not after all those messages he sent me. I told him that, and he got pissed at me. I was worried since my daughter was still in his arms, so I tried to de-escalate his feelings. It didn't work, and he started yelling at me for being heartless, stubborn, and whatnot. I wasn't focused on what he was saying, I was focused on my baby. I tried to reach out for her, and he shoved me hard enough to fall back. My sister came down and tried to help, but he pushed her away, too, ran to the guest room, and locked himself and my baby in there. He refused to come out unless my sister left, and I stayed behind. It took officers almost 30 minutes to get him out. She was fine, though, so I can't be too mad. They didn't arrest him since no harm was done, even though my sister and I have bruises to prove otherwise, but they held him outside while I packed my stuff. I don't think I'm going to go near him again. Not with my baby. I'm considering applying for that emergency custody.